Yes out. Yes out. Yes out. Yes out. Yes out. Yes out. Abundance. Abundance. Peace. 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 Abundance. Abundance. Supreme to all. Supreme to all. Yes out. Yes out. Supreme, my people. Supreme. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, my people. What a time to know thyself. What an amazing time to be walking in this time and space, in this dimension. What a time. Huh? Supreme, uplifting, rising. Supreme, supreme, abundance to all. Supreme. I was hoping that maybe I can get one of those long paragraphs levers, the ones that like to write them long paragraphs out to try to explain their fallacies with trigger words, with Western ideology. I don't even want to say Western, I want to say with complex cell trigger words. I was hoping that I can get one of them on here to, have a little conversation with, especially when it comes down to the well-being of our children. Polygyny, yeah, I'm all for that. If you ain't with it, okay, oh well. If you ain't into making children and raising a family, then you should be in an LGBTQ mindset. And that don't mean being gay, but you should just be in the LGBT. See, the LGBTQ teaches love. So if you ain't into having children and you just want somebody that you can be happy with, that's how you can tell you dealing with a bunch of lonely motherfuckers. I need somebody else in order to make me happy. I need somebody else in order for my happiness to be fulfilled. I'm already happy. See, when you're dealing with somebody that needs somebody to make you funny, to make you happy, when you're dealing with somebody that needs to make you happy, that means you're not a happy person within yourself. See, happy people aren't creative. Happy people don't come up with ideas that's fruitful for a relationship. All happy people know how to do is come up with the same ideology that that your masters have taught you. You're not happy unless we're going to a 5-star restaurant. You're not happy unless we're going on trips and vacations to foreign countries. That let me know that you're not a happy person. You will never be fulfilled. As I stated before, the black man he would never be in position to spoil the so-called black woman truly. He would never be in a position to spoil her because it's not designed to spoil her. It's designed to only make her lazy and keep her distracted. And it's designed for you to continue to stay in the infant state as a male, and not grow up and become a man. See, we all have this idea of a man is someone that has finances. Most of your people that have finances don't have purpose. You know what I'm saying? And they accumulated their wealth or accumulated their income off the psychological destruction of others. That's how they got where they got to. So, but they call that success. See, it's real sad to call your job success when your job, like for example, let's take your job as a police officer, right? How could you call that your job as success when your job is thrive on keeping people in check in this system? If I go in a store and walk out with a gallon of water, should I be arrested for that? Should I be locked up for that? But your job as a police officer would be to arrest me because I went into a store and walked out with a gallon of water that comes from Earth that they added chemicals in to keep it poison. That's my shit though. You see what I'm saying? Just like a doctor or a medical professor. How are you a medical professor telling me that we all the same and we're not the same? That's virtually impossible. How are we all the same and we're not the same? Which means we all shouldn't be eating the same either, because it clearly states that the prokaryotic cell has a strict diet. The complex cell organism can fluctuate between what it wants to eat, and even you even have a strict diet, because your diet, how you eat, is connected to your DNA. That's how you should be eating. You should be eating according to your DNA. You don't see fucking fish looking. You don't see fish looking for nuts You don't see fish looking for nuts like squirrels. And you don't see squirrels looking for fish to eat. Because it's not in their genetics. But if it was in their genetics, they'd be living closer to the ocean or closer to water where fish would be at so they can eat it. You don't see that in their genetics? So I'm still waiting to see if I can get that one individual to come on here to explain to me how polygyny is not healthy for our children. It's not healthy for the so-called black community. And everybody in the black community that be talking about, you think black people are healthy enough mentally to deal with this? Yeah, men are. Females may not be, but men are. Men are more. Men are. First of all, let me just get into some 3D ninth dimension shit. Men has been dealing with polygyny for the longest. You all just haven't caught up to it. That's it. Men have been dealing with even a 3D nigga that's a corner boy. He got 2 and 3 shorties in his phone that he busting it up with. Now they might not be what you would consider high caliber women, high value women, but still, he still got 2 or 3 he playing with. So who can't handle polygyny? Men has been handling polygyny since day one. We never stopped. Y'all have though. You don't want to deal with that reality. You want to project your inabilities on us. Or you want to project your inabilities on all men. Men can handle polygyny. I don't know what the fuck. What's hard about it? What's hard about polygyny? Oh, you got to buy everybody a house. Oh, there you go. Western mindset. You got to buy everybody a car. There you go. Western mindset. That's what makes it hard. See? You can't get me with your slave master mind. Your slave master mind is to divide and conquer. He had to at least give you a monogamous marriage because he had to make sense to the species that don't make sense to each other. He had to give you a monogamous marriage. So he had to put that all through television, all through your Disney movies. He had to give you that because he's training and teaching his species at the same time. The one who got the species that got an account that over 70,000 men, and it goes back to Germany. This happened in Germany. They did the research. 70,000 men on a Telegram chat talk about how they will hurt women, the females that are around them, women, children, close ones, loved ones. Yeah, over 70,000 men. Don't worry, I'm gonna use the video next. I'm gonna post the video and share it. 70,000 men, and they would talk about the violent shit that they would do to women, even the women in their families. 70,000, and guess where this thing started at? In Germany. But it ain't just there though. Y'all gonna find out about this complex cell. But that's the reason. See, you gotta give them, you gotta civilize them. So you civilize them through environment, just like you destroy us through environment, television, entertainment, education. See, their education and shit civilizes them. But for us, it don't civilize us. It destroys us. But I let you work. I digress. Okay, so let me pull up here so I can park. So I'm waiting. I'm just waiting, you know what I mean, to get the individual to tell me how polygyny is not better. It's not better for us as a group. And the ones that be talking about, see, here's the deal. Polygyny is not for everybody. It's not. Every man does not deserve polygyny. But for right now, our race deserves polygyny. This is the problem. for the survival of our race, for our children to be better off mentally and physically, that is what's best for us. Call it what you want. It all goes back to science. It all goes back to biology, genetics. And it goes back to the sun. As above, so below. As without, so within. So it's just for men, not Beijing, bro. So in case you wanted to point that out, it's not. But I'm glad that you was looking at me and sizing me up, because I guess apparently you like the way I look versus the message that I'm speaking about. That's why I told you, like, some of us is laws. It's just for men, not Beijing, bro. I don't do the Beijing. I do just for men. So just so that you know. So I know that I might look sexy to you, but I'm no P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm no P. Diddy. You know what I mean? I know you might want to find me attractive. I know you want some of you dudes, some of y'all dudes drink so much of this water, y'all start looking and sizing up men. Y'all start looking at our eyes, you start looking at our lips and shit. You iffy dudes. So I already know it's a lot of iffy dudes here in the United States. You ain't gotta tell me. I know it's a lot of iffy dudes here in the United States. Trust me. I know about y'all. But I understand how certain people want to point things out, want to right. It ain't like females ain't already noticed this. You know what I'm saying? More importantly, the woman that I'm slaying, the females that I'm slaying, it ain't like they don't already notice what I do. They like it, obviously. And apparently you like it too, because that's something that you had to put in big letters. Let me know you let me know that you sizing me up. But I'm gonna let you know, bro, I don't play with homosexuality. I don't play with any type of homosexuality. Let you know that right now. You like what you like. Do your thing. You like what you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking you for liking what you like. You your own man. You your own grown species. Do whatever you like. But me, I don't play with that. That has nothing to do with homophobic. It's an abomination. So I don't never look at a man and all of a sudden point out something that that physical man is doing. Even if I thought about it, I'm still not gonna make it outwardly known. You know what I'm saying? Because then that lets you know that you can't hold back your fruitness, bro. You can't hold back. That mean you suspect. That mean at any point in time, if somebody caught you in the right position, you would do the right thing. You would do the right thing. Yeah. That's how I look at it. I look at it, when somebody do that let me know that now, if it was a female that pointed that out, like, oh, okay, that's what's up, like, Kalai. Because most females be like, oh, Kalai, your beard look nice. Oh, Kalai, you this, that, and the third. But that's how females do it. But when you see a dude point some shit out like that, that lets you know don't let you know what type of frequency he truly on. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You can say, oh, Kalai, I was saying it for a joke. I was making it. No, I done seen too many males on social media that when a guy is speaking about something, or a male is speaking about something that has to do with the significance of our race. And this is another thing to let you know where males are at and where males ain't at. I'm really talking about the survival of our species. It lets you know who's creative and who ain't creative. It lets you know who's thinking and who's not thinking. You see what I'm saying to you? And that's why most people have a problem with most uncreative people have a problem with people that are creative. Just think about that. All you got to do is just try it for yourself. But you gotta look at yourself and say, am I a creator? And what am I a creator of? See, a lot of us we create division, we create manipulation, you know what I'm saying? We create chaos. What are you a creator of? You gotta ask yourself that, because a lot of people be mixing this creative shit up. What are you a creator of? Are you a creator of this world in which we still exist, we live in? Are you a part of that creation? Yeah, all of us create. It's just a matter of what you create. And you create based on your genealogy and how you think. So when I sit there and I look at people write certain things and I read, like, bro, I'll let you tell me where you at. Tell me where you at. That's why you can't contribute to the destruction of this world, because there's nothing for you to really tap into you and distribute to the destruction of this world. Yeah, that's why I like those that log off. You get the fuck out of here. You know, I tell you, get the fuck out of here. I'm not your friend. I'm not your homie. I'm not your motherfucking boyfriend. I'm not your man. I'm not your lover. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. Because all my videos got to do with genetics and the sun and the perseverance of my species. That's what my videos got to do with. Period. You come on here looking for me to give you some shit to make you feel good as a so-called black person, as you still walking around in your sleep and slumber. You come on here to think I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you feel good about the direction that you moving in. Call it what the fuck you want. You should already feel good about. If you need me to make you feel good about the direction you moving in, your direction is wrong. The way you moving is wrong. I don't need nobody to come on here and tell me. You know, I get my confirmation by looking at how the complex cell is moving. I get my confirmation when I look at videos about certain shit, that's activities that are taking place on the planet. Yeah. I get my confirmation from that. I don't get my confirmation. I don't need nobody. I don't need any adolescents. Excuse me. I don't need any adulations to make me feel good about the wisdom that I'm spilling from my soul. So I understand when I see certain people on here. This shit right here is crazy. That those people right there are still molesting our children. When you go get a physical, when you go get an exam. Those people right there are still medically misevaluating our children. You got to understand the type of people that we're dealing with. If that shit don't light a fire up underneath you, I don't know what else will light a fire up underneath you. You got to understand the type of people that we're dealing with. If you can't talk about the true problem, because the true problem affects money. It affects your financial growth. See, if you want to grow financially, then you're never going to grow spiritually. You're not going to sin. You can't have both. What they tell you, you can't worship two gods. If you want to grow financially, you're never going to sin. Call it what you want. You want to be that bull, you want to be that girl, you want to be the next Warren Buffett, you want to be the next JP Morgan, you want to be the next Rothschilds, you want to be them people, you ain't never going to grow. Be mindful who you want, what you want to be. You can't serve two. That's why I'm the least liked but the most watched on fucking social media. I could probably tell you that. Not my people, but the complex cell, I'm the least liked but the most watched. You know why? Because we're in an era of truth. We're in an era of light. The old ways are not working no more. That shit ain't working no more. The simple fact to sit there and know that our children right now today is still being falsely medically evaluated. Not only that, to know that the foods that our children are ingesting is literally putting hemorrhages from their brain from growing and developing correctly. To sit there and know this shit and to think that there is another subject that's greater than that subject. You fucking people lost your minds. That's why you're fucking mad at me. Because you niggas, and when I'm talking about black folks with this one, you niggas are afraid of real reality, of truth. You're afraid to really walk in truth. Because you're walking in truth means you have to let go 99.9% of the world that you are attached to. See? That's why I say 99.9% of the world, you gotta let it the fuck go. And you ain't willing to let that shit go. You ain't willing to let it go. You gotta let this shit go in order for you to rock out in the next dimension. And you're not. People looking for powers to get to the next dimension. I'm already there. Fuck, the number one power is knowledge. That's the number one power, is knowledge. Not the fucking gun or none of that. It's knowledge. And you could be a fruit fly, you could be a worm, you could be a shark, you could be a complex cell organism. When you have true knowledge and you walk in the truth of knowledge, nothing will stop you. The sun wouldn't burn you. You wouldn't get cancer. You wouldn't fucking shrivel up and dry up all easy. You wouldn't have headaches at night. You wouldn't be tossing and turning. You wouldn't feel the rage and the anger. But you walking in alive. See? A dog is happy being a dog. A wolf is happy being a wolf. That's the problem. When you see white people or so-called white people or complex cell organism, Asian man, Arab man, white man, when you see them and you see them, I'm happy, I'm drinking tea, I'm out in the, they have grown and accepted who and what they are. They have grown and accept who and what the fuck they are. You haven't though. That's why you're still angry. That's why you're upset. That's why you're looking for the love juice. You're looking for that love juice that tell us that we're all the same. You're looking to still swim in that cesspool of fucking love. That's what you want to swim in. I don't swim in that shit no more. You walk in love, don't fall in love. That's how you do it. You walk in love, but don't fall in love. There is no greater subject that the so-called black people should be having other than the perseverance of our children. And that's a fact. There is no greater conversation. What's up, Mika? What's up, sis? Whatever conversation could we be having that's greater than the mental and physical growth and development of our children? What great? You was a child at one point in time. You know why the reason why some of y'all don't want children? Because you were so abandoned as a fucking child that you feel like you would naturally pass that shit off to your children. You were so abandoned as a child. You were put in front of the TV. You was watching them smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol. You were watching them fornicate and do other shit right in front of your motherfucking face. You were so abandoned as a kid that you passed that curse down. Oh, I don't want to have kids because I don't want to subjugate my kids to what I've been through. All you got to do is change. But you can't change because you are a reflection of your fucking environment. You're the reflection of your mother. You're the reflection of your father. Something that you should be greater than. The very people that you say, oh, I don't want to have children because I don't want to subjugate my children to the shit, to the shit that I was subjugated to. All you got to do is not smoke, drink, party, and just allow your children to be educated in your environment and in the fucking local schools. But that's too much work for you because you got to get at a bag. You can't get at a bag and get at your children psychologically. You can't get at it. You can't do both. You can't do both. Some of y'all, you know what someone told me one time? So you think it's comfortable for three grown people to have children in a 3-bedroom house. 3 or 4 people. Let me explain something to you. 1 man and 4 women can live in a fucking 4-bedroom house, a 3-bedroom house. If ants can do it, honeybees can do it, if grass and trees can fucking do it, why can't you? You know why you can't do it? Because you don't get along with other people. You got mood swings. You up and down like a roller coaster. You like the stock market. 1 minute you up, the next minute you're down. That's how you are. That's why you can't get along. That's why you feel like you need your own house. I need to be living by myself. If you have all these stipulations on how you need to be in a polygynous relationship. I need to be in my own house. I don't get along with other females. Or females don't get along with me. Say that about you. You don't get along with other people. You can't get along with situations that if it don't all go your way. Say that. Say you're a bad communicator. Say you don't work good with others unless there is an authoritative, someone that is threatening you with your livelihood. That's the only way you can get along and work with others. That's it. Say that. You think men got the mental capacity to deal with polygyny? You fucking right they do. Do you got the mental capacity that you can deal with your sister wife? See, because now, y'all thought the joint, what's her name, cooking with Kaya or Kaya cooking with her? If she pissed y'all the fuck off, can you imagine what your sister wife how she would piss you off? If your man was to walk in the motherfucking house for 5 years, you ain't greet that nigga at the door or nothing. You get a sister wife, you been sitting on a couch, dwindling in your fucking phone or looking at Netflix and Prime. You get a sister wife, he walks in the door, she runs to him at the door. Hey baby, let me help you take your jacket off. Let me help you take your sneakers off. Let me help you take your boots off. Now you frustrated. Now you mad. because for 5 years, you sat there while he walked in the motherfucking house, and then you got a sister wife, she hopped the fuck up. She heard the nigga car pull up in the driveway. She heard the nigga car parking. Oh shit, JJ home. Fuck, I'm happy. He walk in the door, now all of a sudden, now you upset. Why you upset? Because she showed a nurturing side that was always in you that you decided to keep dormant. That's the only reason why y'all don't want that's the only reason why y'all complain about polygyny. You see what I'm saying? Because he'll get that one woman that's gonna push your ass to the T. How you complained about cooking. Oh, I don't want to cook no more. Oh, I do all the cooking. I like to cook. And next thing you know, he laughing with her. Thank you. This shit tastes good. Now you looking out the corner of your motherfucking eye. Like, but damn, that's all it took for me to do. Yeah, that's all it took. See? Teamwork make the dream work. See? That's why polygyny, tell a real fucking truth. Tell the truth. Stop talking about, oh, it's diseases. You don't get no fucking diseases if everybody go to the motherfucking clinic and everybody get checked up and everybody is still sleeping with one another and changing and exchanging fluids. There is no such thing as diseases and viruses. Shut the fuck up. You don't see that shit with, you think a male elephant is fucking the same female elephant every year? Why they ain't got chlamydia? Why they ain't got trichomonas? Why they ain't got gonorrhea? Why they ain't got herpes? You think they fucking the same motherfucking animal? You think they fucking the same female animal every time? You people are fucking sick. Stop trying to push this shit on males. You're not ready because you're not ready to see another woman step some shit up that you allowed to sit dormant. I can do that, but I choose not to because he's content with me not doing it. How do you know? He just don't want an argument with you. He don't want to say, damn, babe, you know what? It would feel good to sometimes if I was to stick my key in the door and you would just be like, you would act like a cheerleader. I mean, once a week, once a month, it would be A-okay. But guess what happens? You don't want to do that shit. And the moment that she do it, oh my gosh, why you so over the top when you see him? Why I gotta be over the top with the man that I'm giving the best part of me, the most valuable part of me to? I'm giving him that. So therefore, I gotta believe in his vision. I gotta trust in his decision making. So why wouldn't I be excited about that? Why wouldn't I be excited for him? See? That's all it is. Fellas, you know they know I'm unpacking this shit. That's why they log off my channel. See, when I start telling the truth about the shit and the accountability, they want to log off. I don't want to hear that. I like it when he talk about aliens. I like it when he talk about extraterrestrials. I don't like when he talk about shit that I can take care of and help clean up my fucking race and help build a better generation. See, I think building a better generation is opening up a business. I think building a better generation is actually starting a business over here, but it's actually destroying my brothers and sisters somewhere else. I think building a better generation is accumulating former slave owners, dead presidents, former slave owners, and giving them out to my people. If I give my people enough money, it's going to free us. Really? Really? How about us educating and medically evaluating our own children? How about us having our own babies inside of our own households? How about that? How about going back to that? How about being your own pediatrician? How about you being your own doctor? How about that? Huh? The real problem is us. It's not them. It's us. It's us with the excuses that we have pulled from their world that's holding us back. That's it. I don't want to. You see it all the time, fellas. Any man that's worth his own salt, you see it. Go somewhere. You could go. I promise you, fellas. You ever go to your family function and you got your girl with you, and one of your family members a female, and she fix you a plate and bring your shit over to you? Look at the look on your girl face. Why she had to do that? Y'all hate each other. You don't give a fuck. You hate each other, and you hate each other so much that it shows up in your children. It shows up in us, your sons. Whether we grown, infants, teenagers, it don't make a difference. You hate each other so much, it shows up in us. That's why we'll kill each other. That's why we'll shoot each other over a parking spot. That's why we quick to put gloves on and punch each other in the fucking face. We hate each other. And it shows y'all hate each other, and it reflects through us. Call it what you want. Get mad at me. I don't give a fuck about how you get mad at me. All you got to do is just say, yo, is the shit he talking, is it real? Is it coming to fruition? Do you honestly believe that black people would get some sort of supernatural ability? We would tear the motherfucking planet up. If we had supernatural ability, we would tear the motherfucking planet up before we healed it. You really believe this shit? We were really, you really, are you serious? Oh my goodness. I can see a motherfucker right now moving around like Black Adam and get angry like the Hawk because I don't want to stare at the sun at the time he want me to stare at the sun. The nigga moving around like Black Adam would turn into the Hawk if everybody not doing what he want us to do. Fuck you. And I mean that. Fuck you. Seriously. That's a fact. Just like everybody with the religion thing. Oh, you're not praying to the Most High. You're not praying to Yahshua. You're not praying to Yahweh. What the fuck I'm giving him praise for? What the fuck he do for me? What the fuck did he do for me? Everything on the planet take care of each other. That's why everything is, if one natural thing would die off on this planet, you will start to see the ecosystem start to collapse. What's wrong with y'all? If one natural thing would die off on the planet, you will see the ecosystem starting to collapse. Everything recycles off each other. Why the fuck do I need God? Who the fuck is he? I don't need God. I need you, brother. I need you, mother. I need you. That's who the fuck I need. I don't need fuck him. I need you. Part about that we not getting. The part about that we not getting. And you got your religious gurus out here that when I say that shit, oh man, I can't watch him. I can't pay no attention to him. Man, we still need God. And every day you can get up and put one foot in front of the fucking other. Fuck is wrong? He gave you everything you needed to handle your business with. But you choose to get on your fucking knees and pray and worship and ask him to come and clear shit up. Why would you be praying to God? What are you praying to him for? To help clear some shit up that you can do on your own. The fuck I look like? If I raise my daughter up, I wouldn't want my daughter to marry a God-fearing man. The fuck is wrong? I want him to marry a divine, respectful man. I wouldn't want her to marry no God-fearing man. A divine, respectful man, because he gonna stand his ground. That's why I go back to the show Preacher. I loaded the video up when I talked about that TV show that's on Netflix called Preacher, and I showed you how your soul was traveling throughout the solar system, and it went into one black man, and the black man talking about, I'm the chosen one. Everybody follow me. And his ass blew the fuck up. And the motherfucking soul left out of him, and then it went inside the preacher. And what did the preacher do? The preacher didn't tell everybody to follow him. The preacher was so in curiosity, he wanted to go meet God. He said he was looking for God. Go look at that show Preacher. The show Preacher. When the soul got into him, he said, I'm looking for God now. Where is this motherfucker at? And they asked him, when you find God, what you gonna do? I got questions for him. How you ain't got no questions for him? What the fuck is wrong with us? How you ain't got no questions for God? That don't even make any sense. So instead of me going to go look for him, I got the mind frame, fuck it, I'm not looking for him no more. I'm looking for you, my brother. I'm looking for you, my sister. I'm looking for my mother of humanity. Let's handle our business down here. Fuck it, I deal with him when he get here. The nigga ain't been here in 4.5 billion years. Why the fuck I'm on? And then supposedly, according to the planet, he hasn't been here in 4.5 billion years. But he decided 12,000 years ago to swing by and drop off a fucking species. That's crazy. He decided 12,000 years ago to swing by and drop off one of these motherfuckers. And guess what? He ain't say nothing to us. He just dropped them off. What type of shit is that? And I want a geneticist to tell me, explain to me where white folks come from. Ask these fucking geneticists, these so-called black people that's on social, where did they come from? How the fuck did they get here? Ask that question. Since I'm off my rocker, you can't explain it. The reason why you can't explain it and you won't explain it because you don't want to lose money. You don't want to lose money. You don't want to stop pay your car note. You want to pay that mortgage. You want to walk around at the family functions and shit and talk about, oh man, how much? Oh, I pay for that. I got that. That make you feel big. You're a small ass motherfucker compared to the cosmos. That make you feel big. You walk around, you done usurped the minds of so many fucking people. You done took all their money. You know what I mean? You done took all their fucking energy and you feel big around motherfuckers. Oh, I pay for that. I got that. You feel big. You're a fucking small peon to me. You're a small peon. And the universe told me to deliver that fucking message right there. You're a small peon. You're only big around small-minded motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You're only big around small-minded people. That's it. People that worship versus people that value and appreciate and respect life. You will never find nobody that actually value, respect life. Be on a bit. Are you serious? Get the fuck out of here. I'm a worship money. I'm a sell my soul. And more importantly, I'm a usurp the energy from my people. I know my people are in this condition because of physical and psychological abuse. So I'm gonna contribute to that shit. Huh? I'm not gonna say nothing to you that rub you the wrong way, that rub you the wrong way, that rubs your soul the wrong way. See, I'm done challenging you physical. You want to fight motherfuckers. I'm done challenging you. Y'all nothing to me. Y'all nothing to me. But I'm going to challenge your soul, though. I'm going to challenge your soul. And all you people that, oh, your soul ain't got no sex organs. Nigga, my energy was masculine. My fucking energy is masculine. Me, the soul, is a masculine energy. The universe don't make no motherfucking mistakes. You gonna say I ain't got no fucking sex organs as a ball of energy? You niggas is crazy. Even oxygen is reproducing with one another. Right now, having relations in the air, producing more oxygen. Oh, no, that's not true, Khalid. I mean, please, get out of here. You niggas with that nigga science. Nigga science, nigga polygyny, all that shit. All of it. It's all the same. And the ones that don't want children, you will never get close to the cosmos. All you gotta do is look at the women that don't have children, that's up in age. Look at them, miserable as shit. I bet you they got all the flyest gear, but I bet you if you sat down and talked to them, you will find how miserable they really are. Miserable as shit. Miserable. They ain't got no kids. That's why they look down. That's why they really look down on days like holiday seasons. Fake ass holiday seasons. You ain't got no family. So you go leech off your motherfucking family. You go leech off your mom. Your mom had kids. So you go leech off your brothers and sisters, your siblings. Your grandmother had a bunch of kids. So you go leech off your fucking uncles and aunts. You go, oh, that's my family. That's my family. No, that's not. That's where you was born into. In fact, your mother told you to stay away from half of them grown ass adults because you ain't know which one was going to touch your motherfucking ass, which one was going to abuse you, which one was going to give you some fucking drugs. Get the fuck out of here. So now that's my family. That ain't your fucking family. Fuck out of here. You afraid to make a family. And you're afraid to make a family because it's easier to start over in this fucking game of this world that we living in versus you being accountable for the children that you are raising. See, it's easier to hold on to a job for 30 years doing the same shit But for a child is constantly evolving. Your relationship is constantly evolving. So you got to come up with creative ideas to stay in tune with your relationship, to stay in tune with your relationship with your girl, with your man, with your children. You got to constantly be creative. That's why women and males that are the most creative with their children have the better bond with them. Have the better bond with them. With males and females that are creative with one another. You'll find out how creative you are when you put the alcohol down. Put the motherfucking marijuana down. See if they like to play chess. See if they like to play checkers. Find out what type of games they like. See if they like to play games that make them think. See if they like to play games that actually has to do with a team versus individual. See? You'll find out who's creative and who ain't creative. You'll find that shit out. Oh, man, that shit corny, man. I don't want to play that game. Oh, you's a dead motherfucker. I know what you... Oh, man, I don't want to do that, man. That shit corny. Why? Like, that shit corny. Why y'all playing that game? Why y'all... You know how many... You know the game that me and my sister came up with the game for... She saw it on TikTok or something. Where you blindfold yourself, you got a spatula, and you grab the cotton balls and you got to pull them in a bowl. Now, some people be like, oh, man, that game is corny. You get the fuck out of here. You the lame. Your inner child has been gone. You know what I'm saying? Your inner child is gone. You don't even want to have fun or make an attempt to have fun. See? You don't want to have fun or make an attempt to have fun. Women used to have fun back in the day. Y'all don't want to have fun no more. Y'all either go excessive with the fun or y'all don't have fun at all. And what I mean by y'all either had toxic fun. This is the toxic fun. Y'all sit around each other. Y'all have drinks, alcohol. Y'all have your little girls gathering. Don't even know it's a boot camp for lesbians. Don't even understand that. They trying to, one of them in the crew trying to set you the fuck up. It's a boot camp for lesbians. Y'all don't even have fun. Your fun involved liquor. Come on, girl. We all drunk. We having drunk. Y'all, I remember. Do y'all remember back in the day? See, a lot of y'all might not even be able to grasp this. I remember back in the day when girls came outside, nigga, they was jumping rope. They was racing. Girls were on a track team. Yo, track and field, all females was on track team for the most part. Whether you ran track or you ran around the fucking neighborhood with the boys, or you played double dutch, or you came on a basketball court. That's when you had fucking fun. You understand? You don't have fun no more. Because your fun involved long hair, fucking long nails, high heels, and half naked. That's not fun. That's fun for us. That's fun for boys, but that's not fun for you. And you burn your fucking self out. But from 19 to 25, you burn yourself out with fake fun. And after you get past 25 and 26, then you start thinking about shit. Life start catching up with you. Like Young Miami. Somebody gonna fucking tell me like somebody will really wife Young Miami. Are you fucking kidding me? There is no man that's worth his salt that will ever wife that motherfucking woman. And first of all, I wouldn't even want to have sex behind somebody. You know what, man? Listen, half of these niggas out here, I would never want to even have sex behind. That's why women lie about your sex partners. You can ask a woman right now how many sex partners you had. I was in two serious relationships. I was in 3 serious relationships. I was in you fucking 33 years old, you know what I'm saying? And you telling me you only been in 2 serious relationships. One relationship I was in for 5 years, the other relationship I was in for 4 years. The same fucking ghetto ass lines. Niggas don't fall for that shit. You know how niggas know what type of what relationship you were in? When we arch your ass over and we see how your ass spread. This is a real. Call it what you want. Get mad at me. When we arch you over and we see how your ass spread. Oh, this nigga had this jaw like this. That's why y'all need to exercise. See, that's why I be laughing when y'all don't want to work out. But yet you want a nigga to have you open like this. You understand? Get mad at me all you want. Niggas in the comments can tell the truth. That's how we know. We know. I don't give a fuck how you like to have sex. It's about the type of sex you had and who you were having it with. I don't give a fuck. You can like to have sex all day long. But if you were just fucking a nigga for 5 years, 6 years, and he was just taking his sexual fantasies out on you, and then you went, most of the relationships don't even last that long. Because if a nigga is with you for 5 years, that means obviously he want to be with you longer. If a nigga was with you past a year, he want to be with you longer. Period. I don't mean just fucking. I mean the nigga came around you, y'all spent time underneath each other when your menstrual cycle was on. And you ain't even had to give up no head. You ain't even had to give up no fucking head. You was just with him, he was with you, y'all was chilling, y'all was vibing, he liked your company. When a nigga like you like that, that's a keeper. But guess what? Y'all feel like every dude is like that. Oh, you know what? I got him, I can replace him with him. Oh, I got him, oh, I can get another one. Oh, I got him, I can get another one. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that in this realm at all. It don't work like that. And you get mad at me all you want. I don't care about y'all getting mad at me. Y'all kill me with y'all get mad at me, but y'all don't want to come up here and be like, you know what, Kala? Let me correct you on some things. Let's go live together so children can hear what we have to say, because my whole thing is about children. I don't know who that is. My whole thing is about children. So children can hear what I'm going to say to you, and then, you know what I mean? And let's go from there. They don't want to do that. I'm the most accessible person on social media. That videos get as much views that they get. I'm the most accessible person on here. But yet, you don't want to go live to talk about those fallacies that y'all be lying about. I don't need you to lie to me. I know we living in hell. I need truth. And as long as we continue to fabricate the fucking truth with lies, then we never gonna grow. I want truth. I want truth. Facts. I want truth. It ain't fucking healthy to be doing the shit that we doing and showing our children this type of behavior. You call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. And it's not okay for men to join the complex cell exploitation of my motherfucking mothers of humanity. It's not good for that. But okay, it is what it is. But don't fucking tell me that polygyny is the wrong thing and most men can't afford polygyny. Most men are not financially stable for polygyny. Most men are not mentally stable. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Y'all women are struggling more by yourselves than y'all do with a partner. Y'all can kick that shit. Yo, you know how many women I see come outside that look like they got $1,000, that ain't got $1 in their fucking savings account, and their groceries in the fucking house is empty? You ain't gotta tell me. I just went to the store. I just went to the produce store and spent $50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show y'all something. You see this bag of grapes right here? These are black grapes. I got 4 black grapes, 4 bags of green grapes, and 4 bags of fucking red grapes. I got 4. I spent $50. You want to kick it to me and tell me about how life is out here and what y'all getting it? Man, I want to hear that shit. Y'all struggling by yourselves. Y'all struggling. With the hatred y'all have for each other is the struggle y'all have for each other. Period. Y'all struggling. You can kick all that shit all you want. Oh, I'm getting money, Kala. Oh, I'm getting this, Kala. Oh, I'm not struggling, Kala. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You're lying. Stop lying to your fucking self. That's all I gotta tell you. Stop lying to yourself. You're struggling. You live by yourself in a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. You live in a fucking house. Let me let you know something right now. Your bills, your eating habits ain't the same, and your bills ain't the same. You are actually negotiating certain shit right now. You ain't gotta tell me. I'm talking to the majority of my species. I'm not talking to Oprah Winfrey and the people that think they Oprah Winfrey, that got a fucking $20 outfit on and talk about they get money. And I don't give a fuck about your price of your outfit, but don't sit there and tell me, don't talk about getting money and got a $20 outfit on. Because see, I have a $20 outfit on and I don't give a fuck about money. You see what I'm saying? But don't kick that shit to me. Oh, I got it. I'm making it cool. I'm making it rain. I'm having this. I'm going this. No, y'all don't. Majority of the places y'all go, you look good on the outside and y'all putting y'all money together so that way y'all can get drinks and that way y'all can get y'all food. The fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You see a crew of y'all sitting at the table with it. I guarantee you, somebody gonna be arguing about the bill and why would this girl come the fuck out knowing she only had $20? How many girls y'all gonna lie for each other? But I be around y'all, and I heard y'all talking. This girl gonna come out knowing that she only had $15. She knew what type of restaurant we was going to. She knew we was gonna have some drinks. You knew you wasn't gonna be able to afford that shit, so why would you come the fuck outside with that? See, you won't put that out there in front of a man in front of her, but amongst yourselves, y'all do it all. They do it all. Come on, sisters. Sisters, this is no hatred. This is called people that are delusional versus living in reality. Because guess what? I'm not going to go out if I ain't got the $100 to blow tonight. I'm not going to go out. But guess what? And niggas ain't going to go out either. I already told you, niggas already put fuck up money to the side. Trust me when I tell you. We already put that shit. My budget is $100 in the bar. And if I get lucky tonight, $200 for a hotel. and $50 for some motherfucking meal. And that's my shit for the rest of the month. That's my money for the rest of the month. So the person that earns that, she got to really be something for me to get that shit up. See, you ain't thinking like Nick. This is how men think. I got $100 for some drinks and shit. I got $200 for a fucking room. And I got maybe another additional $50, $60 for some food. Now the person that gets that, oh, she got to be worth it. Oh, she got to be worth it. I'm not doing that for you. No, I'm not. I may not get this money again till next month. And no. Absolutely. So let me get off of here, man. I said what I had to say. Get mad at me, get all you want, but guess what? These two people, this right here is unexplainable. And because that is unexplainable, the shit that's taking place with our children is unacceptable. Period. Hold on, let me see one here. Hold up. Somebody said, if a pimp and his hoe are around each other more than a year, is that the same as others who aren't relatio? If a pimp and his girl, I don't know what made you ask that question, but let me explain something to you like this. I despise pimps. And I despise males that lie to females to get sex. I believe that you are the fucking worst of the worst. In fact, I put pimps and people that lie to males that lie to females to get their vagina. I put you in the same category as what you would call abusers. I do. You are abusers. You are a sociopath. You are a psychopath. I put them on the same fucking level. In fact, you're on the same level as a bed bug too. You're a bed bug. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at you. Yes, that's how I do it. Yes, all facts. When it comes down to, I don't get down with that I don't get down with that. Seriously. You talk to a woman and you make a woman clear what your intentions is. Listen, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is what you can expect from me. And she doesn't reach that, and y'all separate, and you separate, and you can't deal with that shit no more. Cool. That's cool. The same thing go for the female. But for a female, you shouldn't open your lotus flower to someone that you feel like you don't see a future with. And a future should not be stemmed upon you having fun, because the liquor wear off, the marijuana wear off, the ecstasy, the Xanaxes, the pills, all that shit wears off. And you actually have to become an adult. Whether you're a responsible one or you're an irresponsible one, you actually have to become one. So that's up to you. So all that shit, I'm not with the pimps. I'm not with all that. Whoever asked the question, you know what I mean? I'm not going to put you out there That's your choice on how you wanted to ask that question, but I'm not concerned with that. Here's the deeper question. If the organic species that don't have no animal DNA is around the people that have animal DNA, what does that says about us? If the people that don't have animal DNA did not have an economic system, a political system, or a man-made justice system, what does that says about us? See what I'm saying to you? I don't know the individual that asked the question, but I can tell by your mind, by where your mind is at, that it's not growing, or and I don't mean no harm, or you're the complex cell organism and you're content with where your life is at because you're at the end of your crossroad. You're at an end now. So therefore, at this particular time and moment, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I will say this though, like what do you call a people that don't have any animal DNA, that did not abuse or enslave the people that do have animal DNA, that are now taking leadership, taking orders from them? What do you say to the people? What do you say? What do you call a group of people that got raped, scientific experimented on, abused, fed the crocodiles, hung, set on fire, abused? What do you say about those people that are allowing their children to still be medically evaluated and psychologically evaluated and educated by the group of people or the bloodline that did it? What do you call that? Fuck a pimp and what you call a hoe. What do you call that there? What do you call that? Can you answer that question? What do you call a group of people that was minding their business on their fucking planet? They got raped. They got raped. It was a law to rape them. They had to walk around with a piece of paper, sundown town. If you got caught outside when the sun was down, you were raped, abused, hung, lynched. What do you call those group of people that went through all of that? That went through all of that. What do you call those group of people that went through all of that by the hands of a group of people that have mixed animal DNA? What do you call those? What do you call that? What do you call that? What do you call that people? What do you call those people? Let me ask you that. You wanted to write in there. I hope you can write that response. Just like you wrote out, what do you call a pimp and a hoe that been around each other for over a year? What do you call this shit that's right here? I hope you can answer that fucking question. What do you call that? You see, you niggas ain't ready for me. You complex cell organisms ain't ready for me. And you black folks that want to live like the complex cell organism, you ain't ready for me. I'm going to turn it right around to realness. I'm going to turn it right around to life. I'm not staying in your darkness. I don't want to stay in your sleep and slumber. See, this is your pineal gland covered when you talk about shit like that. Is the earth flat around? Is the earth flat around? Is the earth flat around? You know, man, when a black man and a black woman has sex, y'all gotta have sex in this position because it feels better. Huh? Oh, man, we need better police officers. See, when this is covered up, when this is blind, not these two eyes, but this is blind, that's the type of shit you talk about. Those the type of questions you have. You see? But when this shit is up right here, when this shit is popping, you say, how the fuck, or what do you call the people that have no animal DNA to be abused by a group of people that have animal DNA, that don't have no biological identification to the planet, that wrote supposedly an education system and these people couldn't even keep themselves clean from diseases and virus. In fact, they will piss and shit and eat right where they slept at. So they have the thinking ability to write a whole curriculum from pre-K to 12th grade. And not only that, write out college courses as well for your bachelor's, your master's, and your associate's degree. You mean to tell me what the fuck do you call those people? Let me ask my children, black young children, what do we call those people? Huh? That nigga, that fool, that complex cell organism got on here and asked me some asinine ass question. What do we call those people? And what do we call the people that actually did that to us? Huh? What do we call them? They ready to cut me off of here. Huh? I say goodbye to you motherfuckers. That's what I say. Peace. Deuces.